All right, y'all, go and watch that whole video so that you could get the synopsis of the story. But let me break this down to y'all now. My name is Tiffany. I'm an actress and I do extra acting, if you could call it acting. But basically, I'm gonna tell y'all all how you could get into the acting industry and do extra work immediately if you're interested. And when I say immediately, I mean immediately if you're in one of two places, which is LA, Los Angeles, California, or just in California in general around the LA area, or if you're in Atlanta, ATL. So go ahead and get your pens and papers out and go ahead and write this down. CastingCentral.com. When you go on Casting Central, Casting Central actually has an address. You can show up to that address. They will take your headshots and they will put you in the system and you will automatically get called to get booked for work when you fit the look that they're looking for different TV shows. So incredibly easy for you to book these jobs. Yes, yes, yes. However, here are some advice and some tips for those of you who are new to the industry. If you listen to her story, she did this when she was like 16, 18, or excuse me, 18, 19. You were like young, you're young, okay? And I believe that because you were young, that's how this whole situation happened. Not to call you naive, but I feel like we was all naive when we was kids. But this is how I run when I'm an extra on a show. Because not just can something like that get you kicked off, having your phone out on the set can get you kicked, talking when you're not supposed to be talking could get you kicked off, all kind of things could get you kicked off a show. So this is my advice to you. You can be a bitch or you could be a dick when it comes to being on set. And no, I'm not saying go out of your way to be an asshole to people, but I am saying keep to your motherfucking self. You are not on set to make friends. You are not on set to socialize. You are not on set to go around and network. That's not your job. Your job is to show up and show people that you are professional. Your job is to show up and do exactly what they tell you to do as an extra. I'm gonna tell y'all a story about the first time that I was an extra. I was an extra on Sleepy Hollow. And the entire time that they were making us do things, we were wearing heels, right? It was supposed to be a DC setting or whatever, and we were supposed to be like DC workers walking around DC. And I shit you not, there was one girl through the entire time that we were recording that would not stop talking about the fact that she lived in DC and that in DC real people wear sneakers and they don't put on their heels until they get to the office. That's how it goes. But mind you, all the time that you're talking, the casting directors are like, cut, extras, quiet, extras, extras, extras. You don't want to be sitting next to that person when they're consistently talking and that heat is coming your way, because they're going to look at you and be like, yeah, I don't want to book her again because she don't know how to follow instructions. I don't want to book him again because they don't know how to follow instructions. So again, not saying you got to be an asshole, but I would say keep to myself. You're not borrowing my charger. You're not borrowing my phone. You're not doing shit with me on set. And I feel like that's how y'all need to operate, because I promise you I've never been kicked off a set. I promise you there's never been complaints about me on a set, and I've never had any kind of drama. Furthermore, I actually lost my phone in Atlanta, and this beautiful group of people, I guess dad and kid, and I took a picture with them just so that I could commemorate the moment. I don't know, remember that this happened to me. But basically I left my phone sitting on a chair in the set, and then left the set and then realized, oh shit, I don't have my phone. Went back to go look for my phone. And when I went to call my phone off of somebody else's phone, which is messed up because I'm like, I just told y'all not to let nobody use your phone. But people let me use their phone after we were done with work. This is after work. You can socialize after work. You can socialize in base camp where y'all eating, where you cannot interrupt the scene. That's where you can socialize and network. But while you're working, no. So I negate what I said earlier. You ain't got to be a bitch the whole time, but when it's time to work, babe, don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Don't ask me for shit. If you got any questions, go ahead and direct them at the DP. Dead ass. Or the PAs. Whoever is here on the set that you should be asking questions because they actually work here and aren't getting fired. You know, cast and crew, the crew, they will talk to you. They'll tell you what you need to do. If you so much have so many questions, I don't see what questions you would need to have on set. They tell you what you need to do. They dress you, they do your makeup, and they do your hair for you. There's really no reason for you to get caught up. So yeah, be stingy. You're not touching my charger, you're not touching my phone, you're not touching nothing, and you're definitely not talking to me. And that's quite frankly how I think you have to be in the industry. It's cool to make friends or whatever, but understand and really firmly understand this, that your job is to be a star. You might be starting off as an extra, but you are trying to make sure that somebody sees you as a star. So your presence, your persona. Because I shit y'all not. I'm not going to lie to you. One of my first gigs that I got booked for because of my facial reactions in an extra scene. There was a fight and I was in the background like, and they just could not take how intense I was, even though I had no words. So again, if you never heard Samuel L. Jackson say it, there are no small parts, only small actors. So when you're on set being an extra, don't comment in your brain saying, I'm just an extra, I don't matter. You do. Otherwise, they wouldn't have booked you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be there. Think about all the TV shows that you watch. There's always people walking around in the background. If there was nobody there, wouldn't it look weird? Yeah. So you're important. You're getting paid. So respect your job that way. If you wouldn't be at work, ha ha he heing when your supervisor is around, understanding that the director is always on set when you're shooting, and that's a lie because the director is not always there. There's other directors that be there too. I don't know if y'all ever realized that, but if you've been on set, you've been on set. You know the truth. Not every scene does the director show up for. Not every day do they come to set. That's just the truth. Or at least that's been my experience in the industry. But that said, y'all, yeah, I hope y'all got this tea and that it settles with you and that you understand that you need a CYOA, cover your ass at all times. And you need to be looking out for yourself. If you're there and you're actually looking to grow in the industry, you got to be thinking about how you're presenting yourself to the industry in every manner, honey. So think about that and sit with it. And comment down below if you got value from this content or if you want more content about this because I love acting and I told y'all I'm an actress and I'm so ready to be living my dream life. Okay, I'm so ready to get casted. Y'all go ahead and tag some casting directors down in the comments down below. Tell them to cast me, yo. Cast your girl. Cast your girl. Because realistically, like I said, very friendly, very personable, but I'm not finna talk with you or play with you on set. Matter of fact, I've heard rumors about certain actors that if you're like that on set, that they will like get mad and aggressive with you. Not like they gonna go and fight you, but certain actors, and I'm talking A-list actors, I'm not gonna say nobody name, but certain actors, when you talk on set, when you play too much on set, y'all will have problems. Like when you're serious about this, you're serious about this. For example, some people are acting and when the cut comes, they go back to themselves. There are other actors that stay in their character no matter what. So understand there are levels to this, and it's up to you to see what level you on, boo. That's it. Until next time, you continue to shine, stay on your grind, and know that I love each and every one of your behinds. Just the way you are, my superstars. Deuce. Oh, well, if you like this video so much, I hope you smash that like button. And if you love this content, you better subscribe because more is coming. That said, check out these other playlists in the meantime. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.